Okay, so I know you've had cheesecake before, but have you ever tried the anti-cheesecake? So what we're going to make today is cheesecake, because that's what I doodled today. Look at him. Okay, so we all know what cheesecake is all about. Smooth, sultry, sweet, and very rich. Okay, so we want all those components, but we want to burn it. Yes, we want to burn it. We're going to make the anti-cheesecake. So you really have to understand it's going to be super easy to make. There's not a lot of ingredients, and believe me, you can't mess it up. Or that's what we hope. So this recipe is by Molly Bass, and let's take it for a spin. Please smash the like button because it helps this little guy to be big and round. So today we're making the anti-cheesecake. That means you cook it at high temperature. It bakes, it browns, it cracks, and there's no ice bath. That means it's glorious. So let's start off with making the batter. You will need 2 pounds of cream cheese or 970 grams of cream cheese. Place it aside and we'll deal with that a little later. Now what I want you to do is grab your 10-inch springform pan and grease the inside with a little bit of butter. Okay, just with some parchment and all the way around. Try not to miss any spots, and then once you've completed that, we're gonna grab some of the parchment paper and we're gonna be lining the inside of this springform pan. By doing this, it'll obviously make it non-stick, but also give it that iconic rigid crust, which it's known for. The beauty of it is no perfection needed. So next we have sugar. That'll be 1.5 cups or 300 grams of sugar. And sprinkle it any which way you want, as long as it ends up in the bowl. Once it's in the bowl, we can gladly mix it at a generous speed of low. And after a few minutes, you can test by putting the mixture in between your fingers. And if you don't feel any grain, that's the perfect consistency we're looking for. So we have a lot of eggs, 6 whole eggs inside this recipe to give it that lift inside the oven to make it light and fluffy. Next up, we have 2 cups of heavy cream or 476 grams. And after this, there's no turning back. You are about this life. Do not fight the urge to make latte art. It is within your power and you're right. Can you guess what I made? What we have next is 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, which I think is fun and different for cheesecake. So place that in. Anytime I smell vanilla extract, I get so hungry. Next off, we have 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, or regular salt if you have. I love this recipe because of the addition of the salt and the vanilla extract, balancing out and making harmony with the cream cheese and the heavy cream. Now I'm going to sift in 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour or 40 grams of all-purpose flour. So what this does is help the cheesecake bind ever so slightly, but not become cakey. Because what we're going for is a sort of a custardy consistency. So you'll mix for a few minutes until you get that right consistency. And after that, we'll be pouring right into the pan. Once you've poured all your mixture within the pan, you'll be placing it in the center rack of the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll be baking for about 60-65 minutes. Keeping an eye on it, looking at the color and also doing the little jiggle test. You can soon enjoy once it's come to room temperature. Then you can unfurl the parchment paper and then take a bite. At this point, I am super excited. I am hungry because look at that. The burnished crust all around. It just, I don't know. Fantastic. Grab your friends and family and dine in. Okay, so we're back. It's out of the oven and it's in my hands. But what does it taste like? I'm gonna take the first bite. Okay. Okay, this is super light. super light. Could probably eat the whole thing by myself, which probably be really, really, I don't know, egregious. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's incredibly powerfully light. It's so, I've never had anything this smooth. It's not like, I don't know how to describe not being rich, but heavy if I eat too much. This, oh my gosh, this would disappear. I can't be making this. This is too damn good. Come on. Okay, you win. This is good. This is, man, I'm not sharing this. No way. There's no way. It just disappears. That's what it does. It's a vanishing trick. This is a vanishing trick dessert that's gourmet that happens to be super easy. So, did not anticipate this, but I'm glad that I chose this recipe. Recipe by Molly Bass was a 10 out of 10. Well, if you like videos like these, like, share, and comment, and join the Butter Academy by subscribing. So I'll see you again. Make some memories. What should we name this little guy?
I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire.
Your new empire?
Don't make me kill you.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy!
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes, dumbass. I will do what I must.
You will try.